The fat boys break up, now every day I wake up I'm seeing the regression going on inside of Jacob. Cause we our own ops like Russell with the Lakers. Should've sent us to the Heat, but the Lord will never trade us. Damn little man, I'm just trying to do me. Get it in before I sleep like my little brother Seed. Givenchy, flyest Jew you ever seen. You can't say what I say cause you ain't see what I seen. I don't want much, man, I have everything. A nice fly wife, a fly young king. So I don't worry about the hatred and drama they bring. I will reply, but I'm doing my thing.
How you doing, bro? You got a quick second, man? Hear the word of the Lord real quick? It's all good. We'll prophesy to the wind. Most High send the person that's supposed to hear it. All right? So Shalom to the 12 tribes. All right, we are the children of Israel. And we come out here to wake up the so-called black Hispanics and Native Americans. To show them their true nationality. Show them that we've been lied to. Right? And show the people that we actually are the chosen ones of the Most High.
That's right.
And what we out here to do specifically today is talk about marriage. In a sense, not in the sense of man and wife, but in the sense of us being the children of the Most High, right? And being married into the Most High. And that commitment that we're supposed to have with Him. And also about the commitment that we broke, the covenant that we broke with the Most High. Right, so we're going to go into this definition of marriage out of the Nelson's Foundation of Bible Dictionary. How y'all doing, family? Y'all got a quick minute?
Man, you got the Israelites out here, man.
What's going on, man?
All right, what's up, brother?
How long you been knowing about that, man?
Trust me, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm new, but at the same time, I'm a firm believer.
Okay.
I'm a firm believer. I know y'all probably not with the organization that be on 7 and Grand shit. But
Yeah, we familiar. They're my brothers.
Right.
Yeah, most definitely.
That's right.
And that's who you've been kicking it with?
Yep, down at the corner, yeah.
Okay, all praises, all praises. Well, yeah, we just that's when we doing the same things that they doing, man. Out here trying to exhort our people to show them their true nationality and get their mind out of this mind frame of America.
A lot of us need it, man. I'm on board for us, but a lot of us ain't on board for us.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
They still want to feud with each other. You know what I mean? And that ain't me.
Right.
That ain't me. I got a young son I'm raising. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he don't lose himself out here going up against somebody that look just like him.
All right. And let's get that. Give me Proverbs 4.
Work it out.
Right. Because all of the scriptures speak on everything that you just said. We have to show our sons, even our daughters, how to be. Right? And we're gonna start right at the top.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 4, starting at verse 1. Hear ye children, the instruction of a father, and attend to no understanding. But I give you good doctrine, forsake ye not my law.
Right, so we're not supposed to forsake the law of the Most High. And what's the law of the Most High? What's today? It's the Shabbat, it's the Sabbath day. We're not supposed to be breaking it. We're not supposed to be buying, selling, trading. Right, and that's one of the reasons why we literally go against each other. Because we forsake that law. And since we forsake that law, he did what? He put curses upon us. Right, so let's get some more on that.
Verse 3, for I was my father's son, tender and only, beloved in the sight of my mother. He taught me also, and said unto me, let thine heart retain my words, keep my commandments and live.
Read that last part again. Keep what?
My commandments and live.
So that's life. These commandments are life. How you doing, brother? Can I ask you a question? You know your nationality? What's your nationality? Black? Can you trace that back to a land? And let me tell you what I mean by that. So you have Chinese people. What's the Chinese people land? What's their land? It's China, right? Same thing with Japanese people. They have Japan. Russians have Russia. Americans have America. But what do black people have? Shit. Exactly. So, and that's why we out here to show our people their nationality, because if it was 9 other people up here, more than likely you're going to get about 4 different answers. Some people going to say black. Some people going to say African American. Some people just say American. We got all different nationalities,
Baptist.
right? All of that. They're gonna give you religion. So we up here to show you that there's no way you can be black. His hoodie is black. You know what I'm saying? That's what black is. So let me show you. Give me Deuteronomy 28. Actually, give me Deuteronomy 1:1 first.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1, verse 1.
Bring it out.
These words, Salakia, these be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Right. So these are the words. This Bible, and the book of Deuteronomy are the words that Moses spake unto all Israel. Right. Now give me chapter 28. Nope. I want to go straight to 15.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15.
Bring it out.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So it's going to come to pass if the children of Israel don't listen unto the Lord, our God, right?
To observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So all of these curses is going to come upon us if we don't listen unto the Most High. The curses is going to come upon the children of Israel. Now we're going to read these curses and we're going to find out what nation of people that these curses fit. Right? Next verse.
Verse 16. Curse shalt thou be in the city, and curse shalt thou be in the field.
Right, so black people, how are we cursed in the city? We can't even stop to have a conversation with one another without somebody, trying to fight, without somebody trying to shoot each other, stab each other. You know what I'm saying? We cursed in the city by just looking around. There's glass everywhere, trash everywhere. You see what I'm saying? We don't even have a clean neighborhood. But all we gotta do is walk about 100 yards right across the street. You don't see no trash on the ground. Right? That's literally considered East Point. This side is Detroit. So when you go to East Point, you go into Roseville, into Grosse Point, you don't see this. You don't see this nowhere. Right? But in the inner city where the most of us are, you're gonna see this trash and stuff everywhere. Right? It's all due to a curse. Right? And it also said, curse shall we be in the field. This is how we was cursed in the field. Right here. Picking cotton, our ancestors. You know what I'm saying? Being beaten for not bringing enough cotton back. This is how we was cursed in the field. Right? So, and then how we cursed in the field in modern time is we the last hired, first fired. You know what I'm saying? We have taskmasters at our jobs that literally give us the most work to do while they sit in the back and they get paid more than us. And we do more work. See what I'm saying? That's how we cursed in the field. Right? And that fits who? Yeah, other nations go through that, but for the majority, it's majority us that's going through that. Right? Give me jump up the verse. Give me 20. Give me 54.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother.
Right, and that's what we was just talking about, black on black crime. This is literally a curse. This is why nobody can explain why we always fighting each other, why we always killing each other. Nobody can explain that. Everybody says that, hey, we need to come together, but under what? What's gonna rule over us? When you come together, you have to have a set of rules in order to literally prosper. Because if you don't have rules, it's gonna be chaos. You know what I'm saying? It's just like raising your children. If you don't set boundaries, if you don't tell your children to clean up in the house, your house is gonna be dirty. It's gonna be filthy. So it's the same thing with us as a nation. If we don't set boundaries, and which is what this Bible does, it gives us laws and commandments and give us moral laws on how to treat each other, right? If we literally hearken into this, then this wouldn't happen, right? Read that again.
Verse 54, so that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother and toward the wife of his bosom.
How do we treat our women, right? A lot of us don't even get married no more. You see what I'm saying? We literally want to lay with a woman and just kick it to the curb, or just continue to lay with her for 15, 20 years without having an actual commitment. You see what I'm saying? This is a curse upon our people, right? Keep going.
And toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave.
And towards our children. We're going to have an evil eye towards our children. How do we treat our children? Some of us, especially in the so-called black community, our children grow without the father in the home. Right? And that's the curse where it says his children which he shall leave. That's the curse. So this fits us, right? Give me verse jump back down to verse 44. All right?
Verse 44. He shall lend to thee, Salakia, the stranger, verse 43, the stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low.
Right, so the stranger that is within us, who's the stranger? Right? Look at the wig and boutique. More than likely it's a Chinese person run that. Right here across the street at this gas station. So-called Arab man runs that gas station. Right, look at 1-800-CALL-SAM. So-called white man. Right? All of these different nations, they get in us, right? We came down very low. Why? Because we go to them for everything. We got to call Sam if we get hurt in a car accident, right? Our sisters, because they not in tune with they self and not inclined to have their own beauty, they go to the so-called Chinese people for their own beauty, right? In order to get gas to put in our cars, we go to the so-called Arab man to get gas to put in our cars. This is how they got within us, and we came down low, and they up at a higher state, right? Great.
Verse 45, Salakia, 44. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him.
Right. He's going to lend us. Who do we have to go to get loans from the bank to? The so-called white man. They won't approve us for us to start a business, but they'll approve us to buy a house, approve us to buy a car. Right, and we have to pay, like you say, we have to pay double, sometimes triple, depending on the little wicked credit crap, the interest rate that they give us, and they give that to us to put us in debt, because they know 9 times out of 10 this Negro is going to get fired from his job sometime in the next year or so, and he's not going to be able to pay. Now he owes us, right? So this is what it means by they're going to get up within us. And we're gonna come down very low. They're gonna be up above us very high, right? They're gonna lend to us. We're not gonna lend to them. Read on.
Verse 44. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail.
Right. Read on.
Verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee and pursue thee, and overtake thee till thou be destroyed.
Right, so all of these curses is going to come upon us. Right now, we may say, hey, these different things happen to all of these people, right? But give me verse, jump up the verse, the next verse, 46.
Verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder.
Right, so in the day, right, these curses is going to be upon us for a sign and for a wonder, right? What does a sign do? It tells you what something is. This is Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin Robbins because it has the sign here. We see the Sunoco gas station has the sign there. The sign tells you what something is. So these curses are going to tell you your nationality, right? So we done read a couple different verses, a couple different curses, right? And we can say literally that these curses fit these other nations. But there's one curse in here that don't fit these other nations, right? Give me that in verse 68. No. Yeah. Hey, all praises. All praises.
Hey, I'm 25 out of captivity, right?
Uh-huh.
Hey, Prince Lafitte.
All praises to the Most High.
Right? Because we all see that the Most High love what you're doing. I want to connect up with the brothers as I come through. I'm just 7 months out.
Okay.
My situation is aligned with Israel. We've been in captivity for 400 years.
All right, we still here.
But now, technically, we ain't for the ones that know what they know.
Yeah, I mean, and even then, you still technically in captivity. Anytime you have to, when you get paid, who gets your money first? Who gets paid first when you get paid? The government, they get paid first. That's a sign of captivity, right?
But in Torah, it says you're going to pay taxes. So this sovereign thing that people talk about, like, how you going to be living? Why you got to take it? Hey, here, we on the road, we feel.
Give me verse 48.
Verse 48. Therefore shalt thy serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things.
This is a curse that's going to be upon us until the Most High come get us from this place. There's nothing that we can do, nothing that we can learn to get us out of this curse until we get up out of this land. Right? So
When you say that, as you talking as a people, because we can't. If I get liberated myself and my people ain't free, then I'm not free.
exactly.
Hallelujah.
Exactly.
I'm with you.
Exactly.
We gonna build
And that kind of go ahead.
Hey, to go back what you were saying about the king, we have to pay the king tributes and all that. Well, you have to take into consideration. To take into consideration. They had to, when we were the first original ruling, they had to pay tribute to us, you know? So now what ended up happening is, since they are kings, we got to pay tribute to them. That's part of our captivity. You know what I'm saying? Because we never had to pay nobody. People had to come to us and pay. So, and still to this day, when we got into captivity paying those tributes to the kings, it was because we went into captivity. Now, think about it. That happened back then. We still in captivity now, and like the brother said, they taking taxes out of your check because these so-called red men on the dollar bill, those are just trying to put in our face that these are the kings. So this is the money that we're giving you with our faces on it. Because they're the kings right now, the false kings ruling the earth, telling kings what to do, and we're the slaves.
No, I'm with you on that.
Yeah, so
Context, because we was sitting here with this
Right.
bullshit. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
That's
And
why we're still slaves right now, but we are waking up to the spirit of the Most High.
That's
So
right.
we the King and the glory of our Father and His Son. Hallelujah.
That's right. Read that again.
verse 45, 48, Salakia. Verse 48, therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he destroy thee.
Right, so we know that this happened. We know that this happened to us. I already know you knew about it. You know what I'm saying? The yoke of iron that they put upon our necks till we was destroyed. And now they took it off. And guess what? We still destroyed mentally now. It's not physically anymore. It's a spiritual and it's mental. Right? Because again, you have a lot of our people, they don't believe in the Bible. Right? They shun the Bible because the so-called white man took this Bible, right? Took some stuff out of it, gave us that slave Bible, and even out of the slave Bible only read certain things. You see what I'm saying? And we literally, what does the white man have to do with this book? We literally learned from him. We had the so-called coon that literally they made him read it to us because they knew definitely we wasn't gonna listen to it come out their mouth. So they set a taskmaster over a so-called black man and say, hey, read this to the people. This is what you teach to the people, right? And look at that's what happened in the movie. What's that? Birth of a Nation.
Yeah, Nat
with
Turner.
Nat Turner, right?
Nat Turner
And-
was that guy.
Exactly.
He seen signs in the eclipse. And
Good.
hallelujah. And Cain, love what y'all doing, man. Ta-da, thank you.
All praise.
Hey, I am the barking.
Shabbat shalom, man.
Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Hallelujah. What you have? You can bring it up. Still bring it up.
Do what you were saying, bringing that out right there. Isaiah 28, verse 9. Whom shall he teach knowledge? And whom shall he make to understand doctrine? Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breasts.
Right? So you have to be like a newborn babe again, right? When you're coming out here and you're trying to learn about your heritage and who you are and what it is you're supposed to be doing, we have to become a newborn babe. Everything that we thought we knew, we have to throw it away. Have to throw it away and sit there as if we don't know nothing, right? So, and this is what we out here to talk about, right? So give me that definition of marriage if you still got it. Bring that up.